Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new game. We're playing Off today. This fucking menu music is super fucking loud. Today, by the way, May the 3rd is Paranormal Day. So if you like ghosties and stuff, Paranormal Day. I just realized I don't know the controls for this game. I don't think it supports controller. The translation team would like to dedicate this third and final version of the English Off translation to the memory of Felix the Judge. Rest in peace, we love you. Oh. Caution, it is possible that certain scenes in this game may prove shocking to an unwarned public, or maybe not. The soundtrack and sound effects of Off, created by alias Conrad Coldwood, are an important part of the game. It would be a shame to play without them. Unproductive fun time. Oh. Tonight's stream might be a little shorter than normal. I'm still trying to get through work and I'm a little tired, so it's like I need to make do with the time that I have right now. It's just been, I don't know, one of those days. I've been getting stuff done. It's just been a lazy, rainy day and it feels like I've gotten nothing done. So that's always good times. Also, I didn't finish the overlay properly for today, so it's a work in progress one for now. It's not very fancy anyway, and the top and bottom bars are kind of crap, but I had no idea what to do for this game. Oh, oops, I haven't been reading this. Welcome, Forte. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter is on a mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. We will let you both out in Zone 0. Good luck. For more information, find the one called the Judge. So, just as like a disclaimer, I've never played Off before, but I've seen Let's Plays for it, so I know roughly what's going on. But it's a game that I've been wanting to play for a while. It was popular a little while ago when Markiplier played it, and then it had like a boom before that even, if I'm not mistaken. But it came to my attention when Markiplier played it. Which is surprising, because again, my one friend in college was really into like RPG Maker games. She got me into like Yume Nikki. So I'm surprised this one never came up with her necessarily. Anyway, to move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. To interact with the environment, use the space bar or the enter key. Okay. But as you see here, the environments are just these bright colors, and then the menus, well, we haven't seen a menu yet. The menus, I'm pretty sure, are rather minimal. There cannot be any living beings in Zone 0, hence I deduce that you are a pure figment of my imagination. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I am aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor? Locutor. What is this word? I don't know this word. Interlocutor. How do I say this word? A person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation. Interlocutor. Okay, fine. I'm the Batter. I've been entrusted with a sacred mission. The music does not seem to want to loop properly in this game, but that's fine. It is a pleasure, although it was not the body I was addressing, but the soul that it harbors. What is your name, controller? Me? Her name is Forte. She can't talk to us. However, she can see and hear everything. Even though you too are but an imaginary specter in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Forte. Well, nice to meet you too, kitty cat. I believe we need your help. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in a most insistent manner. They adore that. I'm not talking about that kind of help. Better, what? To cuddle with the kitty. He's a good kitty. I'm guessing. He has kind of a creepy Cheshire cat grin, but I'm sure he's a good kitty. Oh, I mentioned the other day I thought about doing a costume up, but I couldn't get the stuff in time. I do instead have an off t-shirt that I got at a convention like years ago. There's stuff on the back too, but it's kind of spoilery, so I guess I won't show off the back of it. But I got it from another artist in the artist alley. And the prints, you know, it's all crackled. It's like I'd like to get a new one, but it was so long ago when I got it, I doubt I'd be able to. I see, but what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area, if it is of any help to you. Thanks. Did that cat just teleport? I'm guessing he jumped. Alrighty. What is this? It's impossible to get around this obstacle. But there's a chest there. I want the chest. I'm assuming that's a chest. Is this another chest? Yes. A luck ticket has been found. What's a luck ticket? I don't have it. Oh, there we go. Oh, see, this is the menu. It's just gray squares. So I had, like, little to work with when it came to making an overlay for this game. Object. Luck ticket. Recovers a moderate amount of HP. Okay. So this game is made in RPG Maker. 448287C? What is this? Quite peculiar. Well, no fucking shit. And this one, unlike One Shot, does actually have RPG elements to it. We will be doing battle. Hey, Actual Core, how are you doing? I need to get a new notebook page for, well, notes. Where's all my pencils at? Off notes. Oh, well, thank you. I was supposed to clean it up, but I didn't have the time to do it before stream today, so it should be cleaned up by next week, hopefully. Got my second vaccine shot. Oh! I'm doing okay. Tired. Tonight's stream might be short just because I have work I gotta get to. I hope you drank a lot of water before you got your second vaccine. I got mine last Monday. And then last Tuesday I actually ended up waking up with chills, and then I had a fever. The highest I remember seeing it was like 102.3, and I don't get fevers. So I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just kind of died on the couch for a little bit. When I had my check-in with my surgeon, and I said that I should have my second shot soon, he's like, yeah, drink a lot of water beforehand. It'll help offset the symptoms, and I didn't do that. I think it being rough is very fitting for off, to be honest. Yeah, actually I could see that. I got an off shirt on today, but that's all I have. I wanted to put together a batter costume, but there was no time to get everything in. And I have a Zachary sweater, but I'm not wearing a sweater because it's too warm to be wearing a sweater. Even today it's been rainy and chilly, but it's like I'm not wearing a sweater during stream. Allow me to inform you that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a person of flesh and blood? I am. I think so. Then I was mistaken from the beginning, and you did not even interrupt me in my fanciful phantasms. That is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given to encounter in this place. I had, incidentally, concluded that Zone Zero was an empty land. It is all too obvious that I was led astray. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories, hostile individuals might attack you most violently. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to acquaint you with the art of violent confrontation? I like how the judge speaks. We should just call fighting the art of violent confrontation all the time, even though it is a mouthful. I'm hanging out long enough to hear that funky-ass combat music. Always free. Oh, pepper steak? Pepper steak's like the best. Mainly because it's called Pepper Steak. You can't go wrong with battle music called Pepper Steak. Yes, combat tutorial. We don't get it here though, because I guess it's tutorial. This is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, a choice will be presented to you. You have to decide between attack and auto. Naturally, attack allows you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your choice, the computer will make the strategic decisions in your place, turning you into a simple spectator. But now it is time to make an attempt. Choose attack, select the batter, then choose attack anew to slay me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not restrain itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Isn't that like a secret in this game? If you guys ever get sad on howlongtobeat.com, and I think it's mentioned other places, the full title of this game is Off, a nice game for cute children. Because, you know, it's a nice game for cute children. We might do this little fun thing just because it's at the beginning. Let's see what happens. Oh, computer not restrained itself, and I fear I would die, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Well, I was wondering that for 70... What? Using auto on the judge? No, no, no. You really have not understood one bit. Is it enough to tear one... It is enough to tear one's hair out. I will repeat it anew. Open widely your ears. I don't want to... Select the batter, then... Okay. Wait, then the attack command. Select yours truly thereafter to deal a classic bat blow to my teeth. Well, I can't do that. I'm stuck in auto. So I'm really just pressing spacebar. It's just going. So he's just gonna keep saying this until I guess the batter bats his face in. That's actually quite graphic if you think about it. Was that 4 hits? How much HP does the judge have in the tutorial? That's 5. We're doing between like 24 to 29 I guess HP damage each time. It's 26. What, 6 times? Or like 120. Poor imbecile, you have drained my health points. I'm going to die in this empty land where your sacred mission ends. Oh, it kills him. See, if we're going to talk about creepy music, then we'd have to talk about the game over music. Because this music is fucking creepy. Kind of has a jam to it, though. Okay. Let's do this for realsies. Now I gotta just... I didn't even get to a save point. Okay. Okay, and that's what happens if you choose auto against the judge. You can't get out of it and he dies. And play with soundtrack. The music in this game is fun though. Creepy, but it's fun. We're just gonna skip through those first couple text boxes. I'm not gonna read those again. Okay. For realsies this time. I'm going to try and be thorough in this game. Again, I know... I've seen Let's Plays for this, so I know what's going on. I know about secret bosses or whatever. I just want to actually run through it myself instead of only relying on Let's Plays of people playing it. I already spoke to you. Go back upstairs, and I will come up there, and I will do the battle tutorial properly, I promise. Okay, we can't do anything with those. I don't know why I went in there. Give me my luck ticket. Okay, okay, I'll do it for real this time. Yeah, we'll do the tutorial. It's nice that they at least give you an option on if you want to do it or not. I mean, he did warn me not to do the auto function, but, you know, we just needed to see. Okay. Excellent, dear sportive companion. Know that both the level of the batter and that of his opponent determine the impact of your assaults. It is also possible for you or your adversaries to slyly avoid the offensive moves you will exchange. Finally, on occasion, your concrete will may allow you to release a critical strike, causing teeth to fly in heaps. But let us proceed, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you first chose attack, upon selecting the batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right-hand corner of the screen. There you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack lets you carry out a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special talents. Objects lets you access the inventory you are presently carrying. Presently. That's the right word, not presently. Finally, flee is the option of the coward. While I dehort from this alternative... Dehort? Know that only the batter may select it in his personal menu. So let us attempt to utilize an item. Take this luck ticket and graciously use it on the batter's person. But you better damage me. I don't want to just use... Do I have to just use a luck ticket for no reason? Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am of course talking about competences. They are, generally speaking, special moves that trigger surprising effects. It may be that they are particularly powerful attacks or such that they induce a resurgence of health points. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points. So I suggest that you use your skills with parsimony? What's this word? Parsimony. Extreme unwillingness to spend or use on resources. Am I even saying it right? Yeah, okay. Once your CP are consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if, by some mischance, you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before recovering some CP, your victory will be uncertain. But let us try right away. Choose competence and try using wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. Uh-oh. Oh. Right. I have a... It's like Final Fantasy. I got that stupid bar I gotta wait for. My favorite. The cryptic feline of odd appearance. No weaknesses or resistances. He has 300 HP, but we hit him like 6 times. With attacks that did like 20, 25 damage. That's not right, is it? I can't do math. I'm gonna do it on paper like a fucking child. No, you only did like maybe like half of his health. Lies and slander. You now know not only all about my attributes, but also about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked down for a long time. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team, or all of your opponents, falls to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. Okay. From now on, you'll be ready to dispose of all impure obstacles that dare appear in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Be it as it may, your training has not yet reached its end. Your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide. I like to think he's teleporting instead of jumping, because that's more amusing to me. If I do the button puzzle before he tells me, what happens? I'm gonna do the button puzzle before he tells me, because I'm a smart cookie and I know how to do button puzzles. Oh, he just says nothing. Alright. 1, 2... Huh? One, 2, 6, 8, 2, oh, 3. Gotcha. Ah ha ha! Finally, after all that effort, the long-awaited reward makes its entrance to the scene. Oh wait, do I need those numbers from downstairs for this upstairs puzzle? I didn't write them down. Let's go back down and get them real quick. What does C stand for? Is it supposed to be a 0? 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7, C. Well, that's not even the same amount of numbers. Or boxes. Aha! 4, 4, 8, 2, 8, 7, C? Well, that opened this door. Ooh, a box. Oh. Here we have an accessory that will prove especially useful to your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube floating in the air, as you have probably noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from its ilk by the contrast of its clashing colors, assaulting your gaze with bad taste, and defying any sensible course of plastic arts. Do not judge it too quickly, however, for despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from restoring the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a place of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try for yourself in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and fly towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry yourself. I, too, travel much between the different zones of the world. Perhaps we will come to meet again. Ah, by the by, take this. This item of a curious name will be the key that shall permit you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can, at any moment, consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the escape key? No, I figured that out earlier. The Leo card has been found. What does the Leo card do? Object. That is not what I wanted. What's waiting? What is this? I don't understand what this is. Is it for when I get other things? I'm going to guess so. Equipped. Defensive. Special? Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. Go on, I invite you to attempt using the floating cube behind you. I wanted to go back into that other door. Health points and competence points completely restored. We'll save, so I don't... Return to the nothingness. Back to the nothingness? Yeah. I like how it just has world map with a question mark on it. Oh, that's right, and we get weird whisperies if we... Okay, we're going back in here, because I meant to go check out the bottom door first. We're not going to probably stay on the world map too long, because the whisperies are spooky, and I don't like the whisperies, because they're whisperies and they're spooky. And it's dark out, and I don't need spooky whisperies to scare me. Oh, that just... Okay, well, this is... A piece of silver flesh has been found. Okay, well... Okay, we're gonna go to Zone 1. That's Zone 2. That's Zone 1. That's Zone 3. Ah, the colors in this game. It just talks about the red cube sticking out, but everything else is just really bright fucking colors everywhere. Okie-dokie. Tramway number 1 is a very useful means of transport to get to the different areas of Zone 1. Okie dokie. Ah, Damien. I like how they handle the different zone introductions in this game. Tramway number 2 hasn't been coming for a long time. I didn't do it. Oh, we get to meet my favorite character. My favorite character is in Zone 1. A visitor? Welcome to the smoke mines. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet, or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I'm being led by Forte. Ah, I don't know her. She must be a member of the superior personnel. In any case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien in the south of Zone number 1. Here we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. I love these old ass illustrations. I saw them where, yeah. They're fun to look at. Using various tools, you put some of it into bottles, which the queen sends to the other zones. Yeah, it does. And, like, this is a better way for them to do, like, expository dialogue without it just being, like, boring RPG stuff, I guess. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. Yeah, that's usually a good thing. Being able to breathe. It's an essential element, the first among the forest elements. Smoke? I always thought the world building was interesting in this game, when it came to, like, the elements and the zones. Because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. There we are. And so, well, how do I put this? Where are the impures? Yes, there we go. There are many specters in the mines, and they are getting more and more aggressive. But, in fact, it would be good if you wouldn't go there because the regulations forbid access to the smoke mines for visitors. So, here's what we're going to do. There's an annex tunnel that nobody ever goes to. But a miner went in there some time ago, and he saw something strange, he said. Nothing like the usual. So I thought maybe that's the leader of the specters. So there we are. If you accept, you'll go into the annex mine and kill the leader of the specters. Then the specters will disappear, and we can work properly again. There we go. There we, do you have any questions? No. Ah, great. Impeccable. The tunnel is right down there. Me, I will wait for you here. Okay, but I'm gonna go in this room. Ooh, I like this room. It's purple. Yes, the meat fountains. Soon I might be promoted. I'll be able to do surveillance in Alma. I'm anxious for that to happen. There's also a chest. I would like it. Another luck ticket. Well, do you understand? You go... Okay. This way, after you're done, we can work again. That would be great. Alrighty, alrighty. Let's go kill the leader of the expected. Ooh, I like the mines. They're purple. Well, well, who do we have here? Is that not Forte and her charming jumping jack, the Batter? Might you be the Spectre's leader? No, no, certainly not. I'm only passing through, not unlike the smoke, which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found. Oh. To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think it is one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I am thinking maybe you, one who is not of physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding the spiritual entity to yours. Okay, I'm gonna touch it. I want to touch this onion ring. I don't even like onion rings. Donuts would be better, but donuts aren't this thin. If I came across a donut this thin, I'd be really fucking upset. Add-on Alpha. What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough. Since I've decided to accompany you, I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it. Got it. The leader of the Spectres isn't here. Apologies, but I fear I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this place. Alrighty. Escape. Status. Audacious symbol, what does that do? Nickname, just add on 1. Class father. No, what does this do? No, put that back. Offensive equipment for add-ons. What? That knocks out my attack. We're not taking that off. What do? You don't have anything. Alrighty. Sorry, no ghost. Ah, you've returned. So have you killed the leader of the Spectres? No, it wasn't there. Oh, really? I mean, bugger. Crap. Well, then, I believe that I'll have to let you enter into the main gorges then. But, the regulations are against it. Alright, I suppose this is a very special case, as stated in paragraph 5. So, good. Well, the main mines are on the right. There. Alright, cool. There are phantoms down there that keep us from working properly, but this is my break time anyway. What are you doing here? Are you part of the mine inspection personnel? Yes. Yes, I am. Can I go anywhere else in here, or do I only get to go in the mines? I only get to go in the mines. Oh, there was a chest here. I was kind of guessing. A Joker has been found. What's a Joker? Silver Flesh. Recovers a moderate amount of CP. Revives it. Oh! Revives are good. I stand this awkward dude. Yeah, he's pretty, relatable. You've come to eliminate the Spectres. That's good news. The lamps don't always work in the inmost corridors, and since everything looks the same around here, it's easy to get lost. Great. There are phantoms in all the tunnels. Be careful, sir. And besides, who has let you enter here? Normally, the regulations prohibit external visitors. Nobody? I'm not gonna tattle on that guy. Oops. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I'm the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your ill-fated forms. That... I don't know if I would come out if someone said that. Ever. Ghosties! God, I love the designs of the ghosts here. Look at them. They look so silly. Prepare yourselves to receive my judgment. Alrighty. Yay, now we get pepper steak. I love pepper steak. Light resistance against smoke, huh? What was that? Why did I take damage from that? Oh, no, that was their attack phase, and they just all go at once. Or, not at once, but right after each other. Okay, never mind. I know, I get it. What? Hey! Don't fucking dodge my attack, you asshole! I don't even like pepper steak, the food. I can't really say I've had it, but I like pepper steak, the song. In its natural element. You need the battle sound effects. That's what really peppers the steak. Adversaries purified. 400 experience points gained. 80 credits received. Luck ticket received. Like another luck ticket. Okay, okay. Luck tickets abound. This add-on is fighting by my side. That's useful. Let's purify the other galleries. Okay, what's this? Health points and confidence points completely restored. The yellow blocks don't allow you to return to the nothingness. Well, we'll do a save. The block prevents the access to the deeper bowels. Alrighty. I don't want to go into the bowels anyway. That sounds gross. Alrighty. So we'll do this systematically. Maybe. Oh! Right! This game functions on fucking random encounters. Right. I have not played a game with random encounters in a while. Ghoul with a dusty breath. Light weakness against metal. January. Hey, don't fucking poke me. Stop poking me. Oh cool, that did nothing. Stop poking me! The music here in the mines though is kind of a bop too. Or it was. 2 pieces of Belial's meat have been found. What the fuck is Belial's meat? That sounds just either delicious or gross. Cures all negative status alterations. Oh, okay, well that's good. I will take it. Arrgh. Really, I can't think of a game that I've played that has like random encounters in it. Pokemon doesn't really count. I don't count Pokemon. Abaddon's meat received. What? We're just picking up random bits of meat now. Fully restores the team's HP and CP out of combat. Oh, that's good. Not gonna use that. Ah! What are these? Don't like them. Magnolia, floating severed head, latent weakness against meat. I don't have meat attacks. Well, they're weak. They're actually pretty creepy. I don't think I'm very fond of those enemies. Alpha achieved level 2. Saturated string. What does saturated string do? Saturated string? Is it an equipable item? No. At least not for me, it's not. Fuck. What does the string do? Or was that a competence? It was a competence, okay. Special attack with low impact, gotcha. I'm gonna go heal. Yeah, the mines music it's pretty good too. Pepper Steak is going to be the song that plays when I suffer chill nightmares tonight. Oh no, that's not good. We didn't go down on this path. Oh boy. I don't know if I want to be up here yet. I'll go back up there later. What's this guy doing? I'm working. I'm being productive. Sounds like me. Okay. Ah, fuck! That legitimately scared me, and that makes me angry that it scared me. What does this do? Well, it killed it. So that's fine. Oh, I guess we had to go through there. There's nowhere else to go. Gotcha. Well, no, I can go down here. I don't know how I'd feel working in a mine that just has a bunch of severed heads, you know, kind of floating around. I don't think I'd be able to deal with that very well, to be honest. There's a strange switch on this lamp. What? A door opened. Did it unlock this room? We're safe here, but we'll have to attempt to leave once we're out of meat. 3 pieces of Belial's meat have been found. Oops. Why have you opened the door? The specters are going to attack us. Leave! Leave us right now! And I just stole their meat. The regulations prohibit outside visitors in the main galleries. Get out! Alright, bye. Can I close it? I cannot close it. Uh-oh. My bad. I mean, I like meat as much as the next person. I feel a little bit bad. I probably just doomed them a little bit. I should maybe feel a little bit more guilty. They yelled at me to get out. They didn't yell at me about taking their meat, so it must be fine. Right? That's how that works? Yes, all in the name of purification. I need, save first base has been acquired. I need the meat to heal myself if I am going to purify the minds of ghosts and stuff. What? Did you come from the smoke mines? Yes. But it's full of specters in there. Yes. Are you a specter? No. Then who are you? Have you been sent by the Queen or by Dedan? How did I say Dedan's name normally? I guess I've always said it as Dedan. I haven't had to say Dedan's name in a while. It didn't sound right. I'm not going to say Dedan. That sounds dumb. I like Dedan better. No. But you still know how to fight the specters. You could destroy them. Yes. Oh, that would be great. There are specters in the large cow sheds. Cow sheds. Yes. Information on cow sheds. You know, they're sheds in which you keep cows. You are here at the metal farmsteads of Pintel in the east of Zone 1. Cow! Our work consists of cutting livestock in two and extracting the metallic rocks contained within their cadavers. That's not how cows work. That I know of. You need to get your cows checked out. All the metal of poor quality is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and processed to create objects. So everything's made out of cow rocks. A part of it is also put into crates and sent to the other zones, so they have objects and soil as well, I suppose. Meat. It is an essential element, the first among the 4. I thought smoke was the first. Not metal. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. What? There, and so there are specters in the large cow sheds. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the cow sheds aren't that big, and, it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So please, could you do the cow sheds first? Alright. Haha, great! Thank you so much. The cow sheds are over there, to the right. They aren't big at all. You'll see, it's gonna be done super quickly. Ugh. I'm gonna go to the fucking left, just to spite you. Cows! I prefer working here over the smoke mines. At least you benefit from the outside air. You know the smoke is the fucking air that you're breathing, right? It's the same thing! One shouldn't get attached to animals. Once you are, it gets difficult to put your hands inside. That's gross. Some part of me dies a little inside knowing that they're just cutting up cows to get rocks out of them. And not to get meat from them, because cow meat is yummy. These balls are heaps of processed metal, which are going to be sent to other zones. They're, metallic. I don't know why I referred to beef as just cow meat, but it's cow meat and it's yummy. You're going to destroy the specters. Hurry up. We're expecting the Queen's Inspector at any moment. Alright, geez, so bossy. It's important to pay close attention to the nutrition of the animals if you want high quality metal. What about the meat? There are 5 specters left in the cowshed. Okay. Hey, asshole. You. Ooh, you're different. Fat Spectre. Baneful ectoplasmic incarnation. Light resistance against smoke. Ow. No, stop fucking summoning ah-ahs, damn it. No! Kill the ah-ah. Okay, it's dead. The speech bubble is dead. I don't have to worry about that one anymore. Hey, asshole. I'm trying to kill the main ghost first. Killing the... Oh god, the ah-ahs are multiplying. Kill the ah-ahs! I wonder how many of those you can get on screen. How many enemies can you have in a group at a time? The first Spectre battle, there was like, what, 6, 7, 8 of them? There are 3... Okay. I didn't go up here. Was anything up here? Just ghosties. Yeah, I like this area. It's purple. Purple and green. That's a good color combination. Just for reasons, I'm probably not going to flee too much from battle. I might do a little bit of grinding here and there, just to be prepared. This ghost is so round. Aside from its face and its sharp pointy teeth, it looks like it'd be cuddly. I like round, cuddly looking ghosts, even though they're ghosts, so you probably can't cuddle them very well because they're ghosts. There's one specter left in the cow shed. I want to talk to the cows. Talk to the cow. Fucking fence is in the way. Oh no! These rocks move really fucking fast. Okay, whatever. Did it. Say rock puzzle. I don't want to do a rock puzzle. No one ever wants to do rock puzzles. Okay. Cow sheds are cleared. Cow shed had been purified. Hooray. I really don't like how fast these rocks can be, like, pushed. Most games, you know, like in Pokemon, in the first Pokemon game where you have to use strength every single fucking time. That was one of my favorite quality of life things in, like, later Pokemon games, was they just let strength be active until you, like, went into a different room. I'm really... Quiet, you pitiful bastard. No, yes. Has it been long since he went inside? I don't know. No, of course, you know nothing. I should have known. He will eliminate the specters. And how does he think himself capable of destroying those stupid phantoms? He thinks himself better than you? Better than the Queen? No, I don't think that. Shut it. I didn't ask for your opinion. You all think you're more intelligent than the others, but you are all the same. In any case, this is hardly important. The phantoms will erase that conceited individual. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody here is capable of fighting the phantoms, apart from the Queen's officers. If only you listened to me more often, you wouldn't keep making fools of yourselves. But then who's going to destroy the phantoms? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to take care of your problems yourselves. But weren't they doing that by asking the batter to fix the problem before you got there? Dedan! Stop being a butthole. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm returning to Alma. At least the people there are polite. They don't constantly cut you off. Please don't. Goodbye. So curt. Get out of my sight. No, don't. No, I beg of you, get the fuck out of my way. This... You can't put, I beg of you, and then get the fuck out of my way next to each other. What is this sentence? I beg of you, get the fuck out of my way right this instant if you want to keep your position. Are you trying to be polite or rude here? I'm not sure. I kindly ask of you to get the fuck out of my way. Who is that person? You're alive? Yes. And the specters? The cowshed has been purified. That you must be very lucky. Who is that person? That was Dedan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? Inspector, get it? Okay. That's not even good. No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre. He can't be one. But he's evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He's an envoy of the Queen. You had better go complete your work in the smoke mines. Please. In any case, he's in Alma. No one can go there without proper authorization. So please, return to the smoke mines. Alright. Bye. Oh wait, I'm gonna use a cube. What's up here? Ooh. Ooh! It's half of a cow. Oh! Extracting scraps of metal from cows isn't what I prefer, but if I do my job well, maybe I'll be transferred to Alma. Once you've extracted everything from the carcass, you slice it up into pieces and eat the meat. Oh, okay, you do still get meat out of it. Why do your guys' cows calcify stuff into stones? I don't think that's how cows work. Why are some of your letters backwards? They say the names of the metro stations coincide with the names of important people of the past. I have trouble imagining that things weren't always the way they are now. I can't go back into the mines or anything. Not here anyway, I don't think. Did we go over here? Piece of silver flesh. Ah, shit. That didn't scare me. You're totally wrong. Yeah, we didn't explore over here because we didn't have the minimal vision shit going on. I guess I'll keep going up. I'm going to get so lost in here. Fuck. Oh no, 2 ghosts? There's gonna be so many No, you stop that. Don't you even dare. Don't do what you're going to do, which is make too many fucking for me to deal with. Assholes dodging my attack. I don't appreciate that. Okay. I feel like I'm already fucking lost. If I have to look up a map on how to get out of this place, I'm going to be angry with myself. I am going to bounce. Thank you for streaming this classic. No problem. I'm probably wrapping up here in a bit anyway. Like I said, I got stuff I gotta take care of. The switch is currently on. Flip the switch. Yes. The switch is now off. What does that do? What does turning that switch off do? I don't know what that does. I'm going to think fondly back on it in Pepper Steak while I suffer night chills. Aw, well, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. I hope it gets better. Flip the Nintendo Switch. Like, flip it. Like that. That's turning it, though, isn't it? So I can't actually just sit there and do nothing, because then the enemies will just get attacks in when I'm not pressing buttons. Oh shit, this is the same dead end I already got caught in. Fucking goddamn it. Thank you. Hopefully it won't last too long, but I'm bracing. Oh. Well, I hope it doesn't go too bad. My sister got her second shot and had nothing happen to her, but she drinks way more water than I do, so, you know. So, you know, hopefully you get no symptoms like my sister. I'm just unlucky. That's been my life the last month and a half. Run with courage has been acquired. Oh, that's right. We technically got another attack with the batter, and I haven't used it yet. Piece of... Okay, Abaddon meat. Bye! Have a good one. Okay, I want to be up there, but I want to explore these other areas first, and then I will go through that area. I don't want to use too many competences while I'm just dicking around in the mines. So I'm just gonna be bashing everything's face in, I suppose. You know, as you do. You have a baseball bat, might as well, right? Not saying you should do that in real life, bashing people's faces in with a baseball bat. In real life it's normally looked down upon for obvious reasons. In video games it's okay, though. Oh shit. I didn't realize how low my health was getting. No! My add-on! My add-on died. I don't really want to use a joker on it. Okay. Can I get out of here? Shit. I wasn't paying attention to how low my health was getting. Like, at all. Oh, fuck! Wow, they can eat away at my health really fast. Okay, I guess we're going to use this. I don't really want to use this for... I have not played an RPG in a while. Maybe we'll go back up to that other door. Maybe it'll have like a... I'm blinded! Fuck! I haven't played an RPG in so long, I'm just forgetting how to play RPG. I don't want to use up all of my items. Is it this way out? No, it's the next corridor up. Fuck! Damn it. Well, I'm going to keep doing 0 if I'm... Alpha, you're not even blinded. Stop fucking up. Thank you. I'm assuming blinding means that my accuracy goes down. That's usually how that works. Usually. Is this the way out? Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna save. Who are you? This is Zachary. What am I asking? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Pardon? What I'm saying is that the average player doesn't need all these complicated and tedious dialogues. There should be more action and fewer questions. Who are you? I'm Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary to every video game. I'll often find myself in places you're going to visit before you. But enough talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours. So why not let me see the color of your credits? Zachary is my favorite. And then Daedon. He's doing that thing again. Moloch's meat. I. Analyzes the enemy's characteristics. But I guess if I don't want to use up my competence, I could get that. Well, we might buy... Oops. No, I don't. Don't know why the music's doing that thing it's doing right now. Ooh, shit. I'll just buy some of those. Okay, so Aura Justice and a Nicholas tunic for you. Oop. This room. What? How? Where did you come from? I come from the smoke mines. But how? What? But that's impossible. Not a single lamp works in there. You can't. Faith guides my steps. Faith? My mission is to purify the mines. But it seemed that the phantoms are particularly numerous. The specters. Why? Where am I here? Oh, another info dump. You are here at the plastic administrations of Sachihata in the north of Zone 1. Our work consists of filling in forms. Afterwards, we package them and wrap them up with string to send them to the courier service. And then you get to play Death Stranding. There, they ship the packages, and in exchange, we receive parcels full of plastic. There's a lot of liquid plastic that forms our lakes and oceans, and then there is solid plastic used to make various objects. Liquid plastic. How does that work? It's an essential element, the first among the four. So we have smoke, metal, and plastic. Because without plastic, the world would be limitless, and people would keep walking and walking without ever stopping. But you hunt the specters, really? Yes, I'm purifying this zone. The specters, I know where they come from. They all come from the Postal Service. The Postal Service? That's where we take care of sending the packaged forms. The problem is that nobody can remember the floor where it's found. My office is in the basement because there is no more space on the stories above, I suppose. You're already in the basement. Well, you didn't take that one train. Well, I guess we're already here. Oh, boy. Choose your floor. Basement 000, ground floor 001, roof 999. I think you have to go to different floors to figure out get the numbers to figure out the Postal Service floor. Let's just go to the ground floor for now. Make it easy. Ground floor, reception. Ooh, this is droll. Form 11508, stamp 18143. I don't know if I need to write these down. I will. Because I think this is part of the puzzle. 5125 22806. I don't know in what way this is supposed to help with the puzzle off the top of my head. 42860634440. 1788 74909. Do I have to find a number that repeats or something? Why is I don't know why the sound is doing that, unless it's... Is the feedback coming through to you guys too, or is it my headphones messing up? Why does it sound like everything's slowing down? Or is that part of this floor? I don't know why it's doing that. It's quite distracting, really. Sorry. When I click out of the window, it does that. It wasn't doing that earlier. 2584. Well, these two have said the same thing. 2584. Why are they sending theirs to the same? Oh, I guess it was just that song. No, there's still a little bit of, like, audio glitchy. The Queen's General has an office here, but his real house is in Alma. So can I take this back to... Oh, I can. So I could have just taken the train over here instead of going through the mines, I'm guessing. Unless it was broken. I'm not sure why the music is messing up. It's actually bothering me a little bit. I know this is going to be a really short stream, but I think I'm going to use this as a good stopping point. This, like I said, this stream can't be too late anyway. So it's probably better if I stop it for now, and then I can see about checking out why the sound's doing that. Because I don't remember it being this bad before. So I'm going to save, and I'm gonna quit for now. Again, sorry this is such a short stream. It's just I'm trying to catch up on things, and if I want to get back to stuff being back to normal, I need to get on top of it. So we're gonna call it for tonight. Again, I know very, very short, but I at least wanted to stream a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can fix the sound issue, because that's distracting. Anyway, Wednesday is new Pokemon Snap Day. Friday we should be back to Shovel Knight, and then, well, that's the current running schedule for now. Hopefully we should have a decent length art stream on Sunday. We'll have to see. But for tonight, this is gonna be it. I'll see you guys hopefully on Wednesday for more Pokemon Snap. But if I don't, I'll see you when I see you, okay? And whenever that is, until whenever that is, I hope you have a good one. Okay, guys? Alright, see you later. Bye-bye.